This is the Royal Financial Investment Group. As always, this is your host here, Prince Stacks, coming to you guys with another great, awesome, and wonderful video. Before I jump into the topic, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the other good stuff. So today's topic is going to be how to find dividend-paying ETFs. So if you don't know what an ETF is, I recommend you stop the video and check out one of my other videos that tells you what is an ETF, which I have one of those videos up, and you can find out what an ETF is. ETF is an acronym for Exchange Traded Fund, and that's what we're going to go into step-by-step video here. But I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys don't have a lot of time, so let's get straight to it. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever. If about the video, let me thumbs up if it's a good job, thumbs down if it's not, or whatever. And if you got questions or anything, just let me know. So here what I have pulled up is etrade. So you see this research, how you get there. You see the button that says research. Then you go to the button that says products. Then we're going to go to ETFs. Now I have a video called mutual funds versus ETFs, and when I give you a breakdown analysis, I pull them up side by side of majority of ETFs and mutual funds. When it comes down to fees, because you got to think about it, mutual fund and the ETF, it has to have like investment advisors or whatever to manage it. And when somebody manages it, most of your mutual funds are actively managed. Means that somebody's moving something around, moving stocks and stuff like that. They're touching things, and when you're touching things that requires more work and that requires more analytical skills, so they usually have a little expense ratio. Means that the expense ratio is a little bit higher. They have to get paid for that, right? But majority of ETFs, they just sit back and they track something. For example, the Dow Jones. You can buy an ETF that tracks the Dow Jones, and it's passively managed. Passively means you don't touch it, it just runs. If the Dow goes down, so does it. If the Dow goes up, so does it, right? So they're a little bit less expensive than mutual funds that are actively managed. So that's kind of one thing that I was kind of breaking down, but that's not one of the videos here. So we're going to go straight to it. So since you have that pulled up, you see this button here that says Etfs Trainer. We're going to stream ETFs. So the thing about it is, now on your, as it's pull up, on your left side here, what I'm going up and down here, you can pull up what you want to look at. For example, we want to say dividends, an ETF that pays dividends, right? So we'll just call the yield. And let's say we want to go to the top 20% yield paying ETFs. Now the expense ratio, we're going to go to, like, if you click on the bottom 20%, I think they have 0 for that. So go below mid 20. So a low expense ratio is how much the fund actually costs. Then commission fee, here we go, clicked on this button here that says show only commission free ETFs, so there's no commission with it. Then you can also, I'm not going to jump into all this stuff, but you can break it down to where if you want to look at the Chinese region or whatever, which they don't have any on that meets our criteria, but you can like pull up different things if you're looking for commodities, energies, industrial metals, or whatever you're looking for. You can break it down by that. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go to all groups. We're not going to pull out something in particular. So here we're going to take a look at, because we have it in the top 20% dividend paying with no commission ETF. We're going to see what comes up. So you have a couple of them here that are meeting our criteria. So over here, as you can see here, the yield is 6.11%. 6.11%. So this one here, I can't highlight it for some reason, but that here is going to pay you, that's telling you how much it's going to pay you annually, which is nice because you look at your bank account, your savings account, or whatever, and it's going to track whatever it's tracking. I don't know in detail what this one is tracking, but if you want to know what it's tracking, you can just read right up on here where it says strategy. Right here where it says strategy, it'll tell you this one is hedging US dollar hedge index. So you can look up the strategy of it. Then you can go down here and see how it performed over the last year, 3 years, and the date since it was brought onto the market. Here you have your expense ratio, which is pretty good. Then you have your Morningstar rating. It's pretty much Morningstar, just a rating thing that tells people like, hey, we recommend this is good, this is bad, or whatever. And then you want to see more performance on the ETF, you can go over here. Now the beautiful part I like about an ETF, you can see how it's done in the last quarter, months, and years and stuff like that here. But the beautiful part I like about the ETFs is it's something that Warren Buffett recommends, and some of our top investment advisors. You know, it tells us our big things. I had to read a message there real quick, but it tells us our big investors are telling us pretty much, hey, the easiest way to invest, put your money into a ETF and track the Dow Jones index fund, buy yourself an index fund and track the Dow Jones or whatever. Now the beautiful part about that I like, this is my personal opinion, is we're going to look up DIA. DIA tracks the Dow Jones, which you all know what the Dow Jones is, right? So this one tracks the Dow Jones. We're going to go to here, snapshot. And it pays a 2.25% dividend. So the beautiful part about it is we know over history, when you look at over time, the Dow Jones is consistently, over the long term, has gone up, 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 and up, right? And the beautiful part about it is that it pays a 2.25% dividend. So as you were looking at it, as you can just sit back and say, I have $1,000. I don't know what stocks to buy. I don't know anything about a stock. I just want to put it into something. You can buy the DIA, which is going to track. It's an ETF that tracks the Dow Jones, and you put your money into it, and you just let it go, right? And as you're letting your money go,